Game 3 is in the books in Dallas as the Stars take a 2-1 series lead over the Calgary Flames with a 4-2 victory Saturday night. That's Dennis Bernstein. I'm David Pagnotta, and this is our coverage of the Stanley Cup playoffs here on the fourth period, presented by Bitbuy. Use referral code TFP to get $50 in free crypto. Terms and conditions apply. Dennis, what a change of events in this game compared to the previous two. The snooze fest was no more. This was an entertaining hockey game.
Yeah, Dave, my friends on the East Coast didn't need the Red Bulls and the coffees to stay awake for this one. Compelling game, great crowd in Big D, 4-2 victory for Dallas, led by a guy who just keeps rolling along, Dave, one of my favorites.
Yeah, let's touch on him. Joe Pavelski, 37 years old, 2 goals in this game, an 81-point regular season, and a 1-year contract extension to go along with it. Just talk about the importance of Pavelski, not only on for the Stars this season, but on this team tonight.
He has to produce for them to win. I mean, basically coming into the series, they're a one-line team with a really solid goaltender. And Joe has history with the Flames. Remember in the bubble, he scored a hat trick against the Flames when they won the series against Calgary in the bubble in Edmonton. So there's something about the Calgary Flames that gets Joe Pavelski going, but just 37 years old, still delivering clutch goals tonight. And Dave, when that puck goes in the back of the net to put him up 3-2, were you surprised? Were I surprised? Absolutely not. That's what Joe Pavelski does.
Yeah, this guy's like a fine wine, DB, 37 years old, just getting better with age. Going from him to a teammate of his that is just starting to hit his stride, and that is Jake Oettinger, making 39 saves on the night for the Dallas Stars up against 41 shots. He let in those 2 goals, but he was just absolutely tremendous for this team as well, making a breakaway stop on Johnny Gaudreau with 3:30 left in the game. He's just been absolutely lights out. Touch on Jake Oettinger.
Yeah, Jake's been great. He wasn't spectacular in game 2. He made the saves he had to. But yeah, and a great pass by Tyler Toffoli to set up Johnny Gaudreau, who's trying to find his way. You know, Johnny, normally, I think, they mentioned it on the broadcast here in the States that he would go glove side, but he went stick side. Jake was just better. And now Calgary is maybe have to do some soul searching. You know, they're not pressing the panic button yet, Dave, but they're probably a DEFCON 3 right now because they're the better team. Dallas came in with a -8 goal differential from the regular season. They should be winning the series, but they find themselves not in a must-win situation in Game 4, but it's difficult to go down 3-1 against a team that is really not intimidated, goes punch for punch. John Klingberg is the new, Muhammad Ali of hockey with respect to him fighting every game. So to me, a very entertaining game. But Calgary, they wanted a battle. They got one from the Dallas Stars. And it's going to be a tough series the rest of the way for them.
Yeah, it absolutely is. They're certainly, as you said, they're not pressing the panic button. They got the key ready, but they're not putting it in just yet to turn that bad boy. But this is a team that has faced some adversity in the past, but now they're getting a big taste of it come the postseason. The experience of Daryl Sutter behind the bench, 2 cup wins in Los Angeles. He's got some pieces there as well, but only 5 players that have made it to the Stanley Cup final. What kind of experience can Daryl bring to this team to help get them back in the mix in this series?
Well, I'll go back to the answer he gave me back in 2014 when they go Game 6 to Chicago. Park and ride. I think that's what he's got to tell his team. Like, we played well on a different night. Maybe we win. But, Dave, you mentioned the experience and the inexperience here. You know, Johnny Gaudreau and Matthew Tkachuk don't have Stanley Cup playoffs experience. Jacob Markstrom, for as good as he was in the regular season, he's 9-8 in the postseason. So this is not some bona fide championship team. This is not the Tampa Bay Lightning trying to defend multiple titles here. This is a team that hasn't had a lot of success in the Stanley Cup playoffs and is learning there's no easy path in these playoffs. You're playing good teams regardless. Dallas may not look like a good team on paper, but they've been battle-tested. They've been to a Cup final recently. Rick Bowness was the coach when they went to the Cup final. It's been a real battle for Calgary through 3 games.
So the Calgary Flames tried to play that tight-knit, hard, cohesive type of game against the Dallas Stars, and they sat back and welcomed it with open arms. They've got a 2-1 series lead with Game 4 coming up on Monday night from Dallas. That's Dennis. I'm Dave. We've got more Stanley Cup playoff coverage coming at you tomorrow with the Leafs and Lightning, Oilers and Kings. We'll talk to you then.